In the world of celebrity relationships, few have stirred as much buzz as the romance between rapper Jeezy and television host Jeannie Mai. Their whirlwind love story, public wedding, and eventual struggles kept the media hooked. After months of rumors and quiet speculation, Jeezy has finally spoken out about his divorce from Jeannie, leaving fans shocked by what he revealed. It began like something from a modern fairy tale. Jeezy, a rap mogul known for his tough image and street wisdom, fell in love with Jeannie Mai, the outspoken and stylish co-host of The Real. Their relationship surprised many when they confirmed it in 2019. On paper, they seemed like an odd match. He was a chart-topping hip-hop star, and she was a bubbly TV host with a flair for fashion. But their chemistry was undeniable. They complemented each other in unexpected ways, and their connection only deepened with time. In 2020, during the chaos of the pandemic, the couple announced their engagement. By March 2021, they were married in a beautiful, intimate ceremony at their Atlanta home. The world was captivated by their union. Social media exploded with wedding photos and touching messages celebrating their love. Many saw them as one of Hollywood's most admired couples. But behind the glamour, things were beginning to fall apart. While Jeezy and Jeannie maintained a public image of happiness, close friends noticed trouble brewing long before the world did. Despite their social media smiles, there were real struggles beneath the surface. Their love was genuine, but so were the growing issues that pulled them apart. One major challenge came from their different backgrounds. Jeezy, born Jay Jenkins, was raised in the rough neighborhoods of Atlanta. He built his success through hard work and perseverance. Jeannie came from a Vietnamese family and was raised in a very different environment. Although they embraced each other's cultures, those same differences caused misunderstandings and disagreements over time. Family expectations also added pressure. In the past, Jeannie had openly said she did not see herself becoming a mother. But after falling in love with Jeezy, she changed her mind. In January 2022, they welcomed their daughter, Monaco. It was a joyful moment, but parenting added even more strain to their fragile marriage. Being in the public eye made things worse. As a high-profile couple, Jeezy and Jeannie faced non-stop attention. Every move they made, every event they attended, and every photo they posted was closely examined. Jeezy had always kept his personal life private. The sudden spotlight felt overwhelming. Jeannie, on the other hand, had spent years on television and was more comfortable with fame. This difference in how they handled attention created growing tension. By 2022, whispers of trouble began spreading. Their public appearances became rare. Observant fans noticed that their Instagram posts were less frequent and less affectionate. Once loving captions were replaced by vague, emotional messages. People sensed something was wrong, but no one could say for sure what it was. Jeezy stayed silent. Known for his calm and focused persona, he refused to talk about his marriage. While fans begged for answers, he kept his attention on his music and business ventures. But behind the scenes, things were falling apart. Friends of the couple later shared that the marriage had been crumbling for a while. Communication had broken down. They were still living under the same roof, but their lives had grown apart. Their once strong bond had faded. Career demands and personal goals only made it more complicated. Parenthood can bring couples closer or reveal the cracks in their relationship. For Jeezy and Jeannie, it exposed the problems. They both adored their daughter, but juggling work, personal struggles, and parenting became too heavy to carry. In September 2023, the news dropped like a bomb. Jeezy had filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. Fans and the media were stunned. Just a few months earlier, the couple had appeared on television, speaking fondly about their life together. The sudden announcement felt like a betrayal to those who admired them. As more details came out, it became clear this was not a snap decision. People close to Jeezy revealed he had been thinking about ending the marriage for a long time. He had waited until he felt it was the right thing for himself and his family. The final breaking point came after a series of arguments that neither could move past. The full nature of these conflicts remains private, but the relationship had clearly reached a dead end. For weeks, both Jeezy and Jeannie avoided the media storm. They said nothing publicly, but in late 2023, Jeezy finally opened up. In a rare and emotional interview on The Breakfast Club, he spoke about the deep pain the divorce had caused him. He shared that he still cared deeply for Jeannie, but admitted their lifestyles, cultural backgrounds, and the pressures of raising a child had become too much. He said, "I'll always love her, and she'll always be family because of Monaco. But sometimes, love isn't enough. We wanted different things, and we're holding each other back. I had to face that." He also talked about how fame had magnified their problems. When you're in the spotlight, your relationship becomes a show. Every argument, every misunderstanding, it all becomes louder. We could never just focus on ourselves. There was always outside noise. The most surprising moment came when Jeezy admitted he had been the one to push for the divorce. Despite still loving Jeannie, he felt it was the best decision. "It wasn't easy," he said. "It took a long time to get there, but I had to do what was right for me and my daughter. Sometimes letting go is the best way to love someone." Shortly after Jeezy's interview, Jeannie responded. She returned to the reel for the first time since the news broke and shared her thoughts in a tearful segment. She spoke honestly about the heartbreak, but also showed understanding. "This isn't what I saw for my future," she said. "I thought we would grow old together, but I respect his decision. I believe he's doing what he thinks is best for himself and our daughter." Jeannie also reflected on how their different worlds made the marriage difficult. "We come from such different places. We tried hard to meet in the middle, but sometimes love isn't enough. We needed to grow in separate directions." Even in heartbreak, Jeannie stressed that their daughter came first. "At the end of the day, we are still family. We will raise Monaco together, and we will do it with love and respect." Now, as their divorce settles, fans are wondering what the future holds for them. For Jeezy, the focus is clearly on music and his daughter. He has hinted at new projects and seems determined to keep moving forward, both personally and professionally. Jeannie has thrown herself back into her career as well. She continues to share her story on her show, opening up about healing and starting over. It has not been easy, but she remains hopeful. Their story reminds everyone that even love between two people with strong chemistry can fall apart when life pulls them in different directions. Their divorce is not just another celebrity split. It is a story of love, sacrifice, and two people trying to do what is best for their child and themselves.